They made the mistake of giving me an Uzi. Shalom, bitches. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a lot of fun. Welcome back, everybody. Eric here with Iraq Veteran 8888. That's right, we got ourselves an Uzi here. Always a lot of fun. You know, we are an 0702 at Argos Ordnance now, and Chad put together this amazing post-sample Uzi. You know, he re-welded everything, did all the gunsmithing work, force matched the serial number on the grip stick. I mean, he just really knocked this one out of the park. This is a fantastic Uzi, and we're gonna check it out here and show it off for you on the channel. Before we get started, I would like to thank our friends at SDI for supporting today's video. If you're looking for a career in the gunsmithing world, they are definitely your path to that victory. They have some amazing programs, gunsmithing, drone operation, tons of other cool things. Their instructors are awesome, the curriculum is awesome, great courses of instruction, stock checkering, bluing, all sorts of gunsmithing techniques. Stuff on the business side to help you get into the business. So check them out, SDI, Sonoran Desert Institute, and tell them we sent you. By the way, speaking of gunsmithing, Chad did a lot of great work on this particular gun. Now, if you look at the finish on this Uzi, it actually looks like it's Parkerizing that's well worn, like an old vintage Uzi. However, not quite so much. The only thing on this gun that is Parkerized is the stock mechanism. And Chad took the stock and, you know, color matched it really well, and he Cerakoted it to look like Parkerizing, and actually did a battle-worn Cerakoting to look like battle-worn Parkerizing. Originally, we were gonna, you know, just go through and re-park the gun fresh, and we were looking at the stock mechanism that came in the parts kit, and it had this just really nice high wear marks, and it looked really good. And we thought, man, it would be a shame to not make it look, you know, OG like the original. So Chad went through the painstaking effort to preserve as many of the markings as he could on this gun, as well as create that battle-worn look that is so fun. Now, there in the intro, I was shooting it one-handed, trying to do a little Chuck Norris action there, but, you know, I took out a few baddies. I mean, hey, it's all good, and actually took out a can of hominy I didn't mean to shoot yet, but that's okay. This is a really neat setup. Now, Israel has been using the Uzi since 1949, 1950, in that ballpark, so you know, it is a vintage piece in terms of the way that this gun is set up. It is a vintage subgun. It's, you know, right after World War II, okay? And the IDF has been using these since the 50s, you know, 1950. Really cool setup. The thing about the Uzi that I do like is that the barrel is really easy to swap, okay? Very rapid barrel change. We actually do have a Liberty suppressor that is set up as a direct drop-on, okay? This particular gun, which is nice, okay? This replaces the barrel nut, and then you've got a suppressor, okay? We are gonna shoot this gun suppressed as well. It is an open bolt, full auto. It does not shoot from the closed bolt. It's an open bolt gun. You have a safe, semi, and full auto setting, all right? You guys probably remember famously the assassination attempt on Ronald Reagan, all right? And the Secret Service deployed an Uzi. And what did they do? They were fumbling around with the stock, and they couldn't get the stock open. That's because they had not trained. You smack it. You don't play around. You just smack it, and it opens. But you could tell that that Secret Service agent had not trained properly on the manual of arms of the Uzi in order to use that weapon and deploy it effectively. Now, obviously, we know history tells us that that situation resolved. However, that is one instance where you saw an Uzi, you know, in sort of popular culture in the Reagan assassination attempt. But a really cool setup, and one of the interesting facts about the Uzi as well is that this is one of the first subguns of its type, especially as early as it was, where the grip stick was moved in the location that it was to keep the compact nature. So the gun was much more compact because of where the grip stick is located. The bolt travel, they were able to keep this gun much more compact than a traditional, like a Sten or an MP40. You look at the MP40 and the magazine is way up front, okay, and that bolt travels really far. So by having the trigger mechanism and the sear and the magazine tower and everything integrated into the grip, it allows the gun to be much more compact. And it's really one of the first guns of its type to have such a compact nature. Now, in the intro, I was being a little silly there, shooting one-handed, kind of doing the 80s action star kind of thing, failing miserably, I might add. That was a 25 round magazine, okay? These are original Uzi magazines. You can see it's a straight body magazine. All right, these are chambered in 9mm. All right, so now we're gonna deploy the stock, and we have a rather large diopter here in the rear. We're gonna do some, hopefully a little bit more precise shooting now. We're gonna take this a little bit more seriously, okay? Let's have some fun. Oh yeah. Quick note on rate of fire. So the Uzi has about a 600 round per minute rate of fire. So very slow and methodical and steady rate of fire, which makes short bursts quite effective. And you can see even on full cyclic, I was able to keep every single round in a nice tight cluster, a nice group on that target. And that is a testament for the controllability of the Uzi machine gun. It is a very effective tool. We're gonna go ahead and shoot those cans of hominy. I've got some more ball ammunition. Let's see, are those full power subs, Chad? I think they are. So we need to go back to, we need to probably run the suppressor now, okay? Now this bad boy is probably a little hot. I'm gonna try to take this barrel off. All right, now I wanna mention something. You cannot charge the gun unless the grip safety is squeezed. Now that's a very interesting safety consideration. So if I were using this in an operation, okay, and I got called on a door or something like that, right? I'm going inside a building, I got called on a door or on something like that. Look at that. I can't accidentally charge the gun or move the charging handle. The grip safety has to be squeezed in order for the charging handle to be ran. So that is a safety measure, and quite an effective one at that, okay? Let's see. Okay, so we're gonna remove the existing barrel nut, and we're gonna drop on this custom Liberty Centurion that is set up to run as a Uzi direct thread. We're gonna put this on, okay? Oh, that's so satisfying, is it not? All right, well, I tell you, you know, one thing I gotta say is Liberty is always knocking it out of the park with everything they do. They have some very clever designs. So now we have a suppressed Uzi, just that quick, okay? These are full power 147s. Now, full disclosure, I have not ran these, so hopefully she's gonna run. I'm gonna put a few in the dirt down there. We'll see how it sounds. It's a 32 round magazine of subsonic. This is Remington 945 feet per second subsonic ammunition. Now this is gonna be the ultimate test right here, if it'll run straight up subs. We're gonna ride the lightning, and I'm gonna take out those soda bottles, and I'm gonna hit every single one of them, all right? Here we go. Okay. Yeah, that is absolutely amazing. Heck yeah, heck yeah. I'm gonna take these ears off so I'm not yelling at you guys. I wanna just make mention as well, before we go too much further. All right, so our friend Richard at BWE Firearms, he passed away last year. And Richard was the man for building Uzis. He was the man in the arena when it came to building post-sample or really any Uzi work. He was the guy, okay? So today's video is dedicated to Richard. He's the guy that got us into Uzis. He's the guy that got us to made us want to build an Uzi, okay? And we are gonna do more work. And you know what, anytime we crack open an Uzi, from now on, we're gonna think about Richard. And the guy did really fantastic work. You know, he came to our range day a few times. So today is dedicated to Richard, the memory of Richard, and all the work that he's done with BWE and keeping the Uzis alive, especially here in the States, and keeping them going. So this video is for him. So hope you all have a great day. And again, real quick, I want to mention before we go that if you need any kind of Cerakote work done, Chad's your guy. He did the battle-worn Cerakote on this Uzi, so we can do anything. We can recoat suppressors, we can recoat your machine guns, we can do Title I stuff, anything you want. We can do your freaking hubcaps on your car, we can do your fishing equipment. We will paint whatever the heck you want. We do it all, but check out Argos and we can take care of all your Cerakote needs. So just a quick shout out for Chad. He's made a good venture of Argos. Things are going well, we're building guns, we're doing Cerakote work. So drop over and check him out or give him a call, and we can definitely take care of your needs. So really cool stuff. The Uzi is a fantastic machine gun. We do have this one in the collection, so you'll be seeing it in some more videos. Wow, it runs quite well. So anyway, thanks for dropping by and checking out today's video. I hope you all have a great day. We'll see you soon.